All right, so my name is Tim and I'm a mortgage marketer, and I want to reveal to you a very, very new process towards how you can actually get free leads, you can expand your realtor base, and you can use this data towards growing your business as well too when it comes to running hyper specific targeted ads. So what I'm about to show you is a very revolutionary process where it's going to literally free up your time. First of all, expand your realtor base and be able to not only be just a cookie cutter mortgage broker and offer the same things that any other loan officer or mortgage professional would be able to offer for a realtor, but you're also able to build out a solid amount of free leads and clientele. Let's just step back a little bit and just kind of go through the traditional way of how you would go and start to ask realtors for business. You're going to have to cold call them, you're going to have to email them, and then go to some coffee dates if you're lucky for that. But obviously, you know that productive realtors are not doing that. They already have their own mortgage brokers that they trust and have worked with for a while now. So unfortunately, you're going to have to go on realtor dates with low producing realtors. And that is a huge time waster for you, and it costs a lot of money because not only are you wasting time on coffee dates, but you're also wasting money giving them some free coffee and guidance. So what we can do now is we can leverage AI towards reactivating leads. So what that means is that I would need you to go into the market, and what you would do is, instead of being a puppy dog and asking for something, we're actually going to a realtor and saying, hey, Mr. Realtor, this is a cold call. I'm a mortgage broker, but if you give me 30 seconds to provide you with information and how I can benefit your business, would you be open to a quick discussion? Hey, you know what? I know you get these calls all the time. What I want to do for you is I actually want to go ahead and reactivate your dead lead list. What we're going to do is we're going to represent you as the realtor so that we can go and ensure that your audience knows that it's you, so that they can continuously be reminded that you are the realtor, has a team involved, and that, they can obviously depend on that realtor. It really adds a pretty good rapport as well too. So what I want to do is I want to get your dead lease. Give me 500 just to start off with. And what we're going to do is we'll show you how the process works and be able to reactivate these dead leads. So easy, done. Name, phone number, and email. That's all you need. What we're going to do is we're going to put them into this AI software that I've developed, which I can be able to implement for you. And what it's going to do is it's going to start sending SMS messages. So what do you think? Everybody has a phone and all of their friends and families are texting them only, right? Of course, there are some marketing aspects towards it, but because we have got a lead list from a realtor, it is legally allowed for us to message people. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and send out SMS campaigns, SMS messages to them so that we can see if there's a heartbeat on the other side. And when they do respond, then it goes into a conversation that is goal orientated so that we can determine for a couple things: if they're interested, if they're already working with another realtor, if they're already pre-approved, or if they're not pre-approved. And of course, if they are pre-approved, then bonus to you, you can be able to go and start the conversation, and everything will be systematic where it's actually going to go ahead and be able to register that, inform you, notify you, provide you with everything needed towards, a successful interaction with that lead. And lastly, the best part about this entire thing is that AI bots, don't take bathroom breaks. And they also are able to have a really good conversation with the lead during ungodly hours where you're not available. And let's be honest, you don't want to be working on a Saturday morning or a Sunday when usually people are inquiring about real estate opportunities. So this is where it's a fallback towards ensuring that you are meeting the customer service expectations of your future clients so that you can do better work as well too. So without further ado, I want to walk through this whole process and how you can be able to obtain free leads, build up your realtor database, and grow your mortgage business. Check this out. So what I'm doing here, I'll show you real quick, is a scenario, two scenarios of a database reactivation. So we got a lead list from a realtor, and we obviously want to introduce ourselves as representing the realtor. Hey, Fernando, this is Riley Green, which is the AI name of the AI from Tyler Warden's team, who is the realtor. I'm Tyler's unlicensed assistant. We're reaching out to you as it's been a while since we've last connected, and we're wanting to check in to see what happened with your real estate plans. Can I ask you a few questions over text? 107. Following up the next day on your previous message, if you're still thinking about buying a home, our team would be able to help you assist with the latest marketing insights and listings. Hey Riley, we are not ready to buy a home yet. Thank you for following up. Thanks for your response, Fernando. We're reaching out to you because interest rates are on the decline and inventory is on the rise, making it a buyer's market. Did you have a change in your real estate decisions? I understand you're not ready. May I ask you, what's holding you back from buying at this time? Knowing this could help us better assist you in the future. Thanks. No problem. I appreciate your response. So a human person would not be pushing like an AI would. Let's just get that straight up. This wouldn't happen. You just basically just end the conversation. But now what we're doing here is, leveraging this because, AI doesn't take washroom breaks or, it just does its task. So no problem. I appreciate your response. Just out of curiosity, do you have a rough idea of when you want to be ready to start looking? Even a ballpark timeline would be helpful for our records. Maybe next year at the end. Thanks for sharing that. It's great to have a general timeline in mind. Since you're considering next year, would you be interested in receiving occasional updates on market trends and new listings you prefer in your preferred area? This would help stay informed without any pressure. Sure. Great. To make sure we send you the relevant information, could you remind me which areas you're most interested in your future purchase? This will help us tailor the updates to specific interests. South Surrey. Thank you for all that, blah, 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 all that. I just don't want to take too much time. So what happens at the end of the call is that we actually get a summary. So for example, this is the lead that we just went through. Fernando expresses that he's considering purchasing a home with a potential timeline set for end of next year. He's interested in receiving updates on market trends and new listings and staying informed as he prepares for the future purchase. Fernando specifically specified that he is looking to buy in South Surrey, indicating a preference of 3-bedroom apartment, and he currently resides in a townhouse. So what we can actually do is have a mortgage broker send and see if he wants to refinance, because right now is a really good market. It's October 2023, so there's definitely a lot of inventory right now at a low price. He did not mention being pre-qualified for a mortgage at this time. Additionally, he did not indicate whether he's working with another realtor. Overall, Fernando's response suggests he is in the early stages of planning his next real estate move. And I want to show you another example here. So Braden right here. So Braden is he's a young guy. So what happens here? Hey, Braden, this is Riley Green. The same thing basically, right? Just to get the acknowledgement, a response from them. Hey, Riley, thanks so much for reaching out to me. Unfortunately, at this time, I'm not looking for property at this time. Thanks again. Thanks for letting me know, Braden. I appreciate your honesty. Just to confirm, have you already purchased a home or are you simply not in the market right now? Understanding your situation helps us serve our clients better. Absolutely. I haven't purchased yet, but I have to wait for a while until I'm able to, look at the market. I totally get it. The market can be a lot to handle sometimes. Out of curiosity, what area were you originally interested in? It's always good to keep an eye on different neighborhoods, even if you're not ready to buy just yet. Yes, the market isn't exactly designed for millennials such as myself at the moment. Always wanting something small like a condo or old townhouse for myself. I do always try to keep my finger on the pulse of things so that if the market were to change, I would jump on an opportunity. This message was sent at 11 p.m. Obviously, you're not going to be responding to these messages if you were to do this without AI technology. We can actually make it so it doesn't respond during certain hours. I actually haven't set this up, unfortunately, on this account, but it went ahead and it started to respond. Actually, this is a really good point, to be honest, because you can see over this message that a human being is responding to an AI at a very ungodly time. So you can see from his responses, let's just go and see this for ourselves, how open people are to having a conversation with an AI assistant. Even though it's at 11 p.m., he's not questioning the fact that it's actually AI. Smart thing, staying informed is key. Condos and old townhouses in Surrey can be a great starter home. Look at that. That's freaking crazy. The market's always changing, so being ready to act quickly is a solid strategy. Is there a specific part of Surrey you've had your eye on? No specific area in mind in Surrey as of yet, but I'm always open-minded if the price is right. Totally get it. Price is a big factor. Given your interest in condo and townhouses, how soon do you think you might be able to seriously start looking? even if it's not immediate, just a rough timeline. I'm thinking about, a few years from now before I'd be able to do so. Understood a few years gives us a good timeline to prepare. How have you considered speaking with a mortgage specialist to get an idea of what you might be qualified for in the future? It could help you get some financial goals, even if you're not ready to buy yet. Yes, I have already done so a few years back. Oh boy, when I was in a better financial position to buy, but my situation has changed since then. Got it? Life changes can definitely impact our plans. This is at 11:36. Since your situation has shifted, are you currently connected with a realtor who's keeping you updated on market trends? I am, yes. Okay. Another response goes through. So what do you prefer an open concept living or a defined space? What are you looking for? And then he didn't respond at 11:38. He went to bed. But on Sunday, this was a holiday, October 15th. It was Thanksgiving in Canada and Columbus Day in the U.S. It went and followed up with him. Would you be against continuing our conversation about your real estate goals? Could you imagine that? That's a sales trick right there. Would you be against? I'm here to learn more about the type of homes, home layout, and features you envision for yourself. Hey Riley, I appreciate all the input. However, I'm just not close enough to buying at the moment. If that ever changes, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I wish you all the best. So that's no problem. That happens. But what we've done is we've summarized the message here and sent it over to the realtor that's providing these dead leads. And you can just kind of read this through. It just kind of summarizes in general the entire conversation so that they don't have to go through and read everything step by step. So you can have a better picture of this, and you can save this contact so that you can follow up with them, in 6 months, in a year, in whatever, right? You're going to have this saved. So you're going to feel like a friend instead of just an ordinary realtor. So this is really, really powerful stuff for a mortgage broker because they're able to now leverage technology by generating free leads and also being able to expand your realtor base as well too. So this is a huge game changer. I've developed it. It's taken me many, many months to create, but it's all in being able to structure this so I could be able to assist you and set this up for you. It'll take me about a week or two, but it is extremely powerful. So hit me up if you're interested.